Now you've been regretting watching all these big YouTubers, wishing that you had made videos on YouTube back in 2017 so that you could be one of them. But guess what? Good old days are back again because there is something huge going on with YouTube which will make small YouTube channels literally explode. Now I being a YouTuber myself from past 5 years and growing my educational YouTube channel to 50,000 subscribers, I will break it down to you by explaining YouTube's huge algorithm change with which you can cement your career as a creator in 2025, educational revolution that is taking place and how YouTube plays a major role in it, and a step-by-step method on how you can build an audience and start making money from day one on YouTube. So couple of days ago, I was just scrolling through my YouTube home feed. Actually, I was doing ideation process for my other educational YouTube channel, which is related to e-commerce, Ecomgyan, where I said earlier that I have 50,000 subscribers. So weekly I upload there. So because of the ideation process, I was just scrolling through my YouTube and I observed a strange pattern there, which was literally mind-blowing for me. So what I observed was basically, there will be several sections on YouTube, right? First sections, there will be three videos. If you go on mobile, again, first video will come, second video will come, then there will be a short section. Similar way on the PC as well. First there will be three videos, and then a shorts section will come. And just after the short section, there was one video specifically, it was popping up, and that YouTuber was also very small YouTuber, like he had less than 1,000 subscribers, and that particular video was also having very less views, like less than 100 views. So I refreshed the page and again I observed the same thing. Now you might have also observed the same thing. If you have not observed, you can go on your YouTube home page and you can refresh and you can check it once. Usually after 4th section or 5th section, especially after that short section, YouTube is intentionally promoting small YouTube channels, especially who has less than 1,000 subscribers, and that video also will be having very less views, like less than 100 views sometimes. So I observed this and also I did some research as well. Why is this happening on YouTube? And after doing some research and spending couple of hours, I came to know why actually this is happening. So basically, if you know YouTube is a social media platform, right? People call it as a social media platform. Then if you compare other social media platforms like Instagram, there is TikTok, there is Facebook and all. So YouTube is basically competing with those other social media platforms, right? But couple of years ago, it changed because people started to watch YouTube on TV because there was Android TV and every single household had an Android TV basically. On Android TV, by default, they had this YouTube app. So people started to watch YouTube on TV as well. So now YouTube was not only competing with social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok or Facebook, they were also competing with OTT platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hotstar and all. Especially after 2020, like I told earlier, every single household right now has an Android TV and they are watching YouTube on TV itself. But right after a couple of years, especially during 2021 and 2022, what happened was YouTube basically beat every single OTT platform. Actually, the number one OTT platform before was Netflix, number one streaming OTT platform. But right now, if you see, YouTube is at number one place and the difference is very huge. So YouTube, the number of streaming happens on YouTube is way higher compared to the second biggest platform, which is Netflix. So YouTube and their team made a proper research on it and they came to know reason why this happened, how YouTube became the biggest streaming platform in the world. And the reason was very simple. YouTube had a human to human connection. So if you see on YouTube, there will be a person explaining you the video. But compared to other OTT platforms, especially let's say Netflix. So Netflix basically have a high production value. If you see their video, like so many cuts will be there. There is a specific requirement of the camera. So if you want your video to be appeared on Netflix, so that kind of production level is required to a OTT platform. So whether the audience are watching some educational video, whether it may be documentary or even entertainment video. But unlike YouTube, on YouTube you can see most of the educational channels are not much high production channels. Of course, there are few entertainment channels which are heavily produced like Mr. Beast and all. But even the entertainment channels also very low produced, low budget entertainment channels are also there on YouTube. So basically on YouTube, there is more human to human connection. There is a specific comment highlighting this. So that is what people like to watch videos more on YouTube compared to any other OTT platform, whether for entertainment or else from education, whether it may be some documentary documentary, whatever it may be, people like a human to human connection. And since YouTube has a very low barrier of entry compared to other OTT platforms, so obviously there will be more and more talents who cannot afford high production value, so they come on YouTube and share their experiences, and they also share their educational values, which will be valuable to the audience end of the day. So when it comes to human connection, YouTube had an unfair advantage, and that is how they beat all the OTT platforms, and that's why they are number one at the moment. That is why YouTube and their team made a decision to push small YouTube channels as well, especially educational one, regardless what kind of production that they have. So that is why you can see on homepage new YouTubers are popping up. So basically, before how YouTube's algorithm worked was, if you are a new channel, all you had to do was you had to rank your product for a keyword research. So if you want visibility, you had to basically optimize your channel and keywords, the thumbnails and all, so that it appeared when people search on search bar, YouTube search bar. But right now, this huge change on YouTube's algorithm will push YouTube channels even with less subscribers and less views on YouTube homepage, even on recommended sections. So that is the biggest opportunity to everyone who want to start their creator business in 2025. So like I said earlier, I've been doing YouTube from past 5 years, and I have my other channel which is educational channel on e-commerce. So using that knowledge and experience, I have wrote a ebook where I have explained how you can build a strong personal brand using YouTube in just 10 simple steps. So that link will be in the description, you can check out. And by the way, I have to tell you guys one important topic as well. If you see on YouTube, lot of YouTubers are making videos on YouTube is on easy mode, you can become creator easily, all those things. And if you click on their videos, so they give examples of YouTubers like Sam Sulek, this MIT surgeon who is living alone in mountains, and this Charlie Morgan and all, who make videos randomly without any drastical edit, with just random thumbnails and titles, without any scripting and all, which is completely false. Because Sam Sulek, I mean, he is like 25-year-old guy with very impressive physique. I mean, no one will have that kind of physique, especially at that particular age. So that is why young people who can relate themselves to him, they will watch their video. And especially that MIT guys, he's MIT guy who is surgeon, so who is basically 1 in billion living in a mountain alone. So if you do that video, no one will watch your video. And same goes to Charlie Morgan as well. If you see his early videos, he had this agency. He was already a millionaire when his channel actually blew up. He made all his money with agency and all, and that is when he started to make these videos targeting broad audience on topics like how to get rich, the mindset, on discipline, on productivity and all. So now the question arises, how you as a complete beginner can capitalize on this, basically this YouTube's huge algorithm change. That is by knowing this YouTube revolution that is going to take place, especially moving forward to 2025, and how YouTube plays a major role in it. Now you can see a graph here how student enrollments in universities has been drastically decreased from past couple of years, but on the other hand how e-learning market has been increased, and its major reason is YouTube, of course. It is because lots of people came to know about the benefits of e-learning, because in e-learning you can learn from the best teacher around the world who has actually done it. But in university you can only learn from the teacher in your city who also has not done it but just teaches. On YouTube you can find solution for literally anything from productivity, meditation to gardening and rocket science. You can also find videos on all topic, and importantly learn from YouTube itself. So lot of people around the world are going on YouTube to find solution for their problem. And YouTube is also the second largest search engine platform, and the first place is Google, and Google owns YouTube. So anything you type on Google, you also find a video on it. And often people like to watch video than reading a blog for their solution. So that is why YouTube plays a major role in educational revolution. And that is why YouTube is pushing small educational YouTube channels to capitalize on this online education revolution. If you compare YouTube Shorts to Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts are much more educational and not as cringe as Instagram Reels. And on YouTube you can actually find the short which you have watched by typing its keyword on the search bar, but not in the case of Instagram. Now you know YouTube's huge algorithm change and educational revolution. Here is how you can capitalize on it. See, if you see at the fundamental level, there is only two ways to make money on YouTube. One is views based revenue, other is value based revenue. Now in views based revenue, you can earn from AdSense and sponsorships. So you have to basically depend on views to make money. So that's why you have to make videos solely to get more and more views. And you have to compete with big creators and even with Instagram influencers. But But with value based revenue, you make videos to solve a specific problem to a specific group of people and make money from your digital product. That may be your course or one-on-one coaching, which comes under e-learning, which is a mega trend right now. That you can do with 3 simple steps. First is pick a problem which aligns with health, wealth and relationship, because those are the problems where people like to spend money on, especially to solve it. Second one is produce. Here you produce content on YouTube by making educational videos on a specific topic consistently, so that your audience can relate themselves to you and also see you as an authority figure and consider buying your digital product to solve their problem for which they are watching your YouTube videos basically. Then the third step is profit. Here you create a digital product, like I said earlier, which might be your course or one-on-one coaching. Now as you have built credibility by consistently uploading educational videos on your YouTube, and your audience also know you, when there is an actual need, they will consider taking up your digital product. So that is how you make a organic sales for your business without having any hassle to run ads to get leads for your business, which basically most of the businesses do. You can leverage YouTube to build an online education platform. Now there is more to it, and that is why I have made a video on how to build an audience of buyers, which you can check by clicking here, where I have explained my strategy which I have used in my own Ecom Gyan YouTube channel to build a 7-figure creator business. Also check out all my resources, the link is in the description. So as always, stay focused.